Hey, what's going on, guys? Vag here on the imp side today on a low B, level 40 tank. I got bored, decided to record the HK fight. Excuse me, a little sick still. Uh, it's a fun fight just because you never know how HK is going to glitch out. He either disappears completely or gets stuck in the upgrade console, whatever he decides to do. That's me, the jug, my tank, like I said. But yeah, he always gets stuck or he disappears, so you never know what's going to happen. Hopefully everybody's done the foundry up to this point. If not, I'm going to try to skip the dialogue, but I think we're going to go all the way to the end here just because, like I said, I'm bored. I want to put up a video of my tank. I actually leveled him as DPS in Vengeance spec up until a week or two ago. Oh, that's me, wait on me. That's about a week ago I started tanking on him, and I didn't like it at first. I tried it way back when he was, 15, 16, 17, those levels. Didn't like it. For some reason I just couldn't get the hang of it, but tried it again, just wanted something new. It was DPS in Warzone after Warzone after Warzone, so figured I would tank a few. I did a flashpoint, and I liked it. So been doing that ever since. For about 2 weeks now, just been tanking. Haven't been playing as much as I want to. I've actually been playing my Merc, but yeah, I've been enjoying the tank, the Jug tank. So here we go. This is HK. Hopefully our DPS has been pretty good up till now. I don't think we'll have a problem with them picking up the ads when they come in, but we'll see how HK glitches and see what we can do here. Start off with that Ravage. Always retaliation when you can. There's a perk that gives you a shield when you use it, Blade Barricade. So you always want to make sure you get that in there, which I learned quickly. So I tank it a little differently than some people do. I to just spam my Vicious Slash here. When that's down, I enrage, get a few more back, and go from there. I use a lot of the smashes. CC him for a few seconds. Want to burn these ads down as quick as you can and get back on HK. I'm only attacking them so that I can keep aggro when they get low. Run over here and get back on HK, who's sniping the shit out of my healer. My bad. Alright, here we go. See if he glitches. I've had him disappear entirely before, and you can't finish. And you can hit him with AoE attacks, smash, or whatever the Jug's AoE slash for the front enemies in front of you is. I forget what it's called. Get rid of these. Oops. Not bad. Failing miserably here. Alright, back on these droids. Make sure HK is shooting at me. If he is, that's fine. Hop in rage, give my healer a little bit of a break there. And let's get back on HK for a second. Just make sure I have aggro on him. I don't want to lose the aggro. Give him a dot, help keep a little aggro. Ad's still down. Ad's already down, excuse me, so that wasn't really necessary, but yeah, I'll just spam that, and then I can ravage it. By that, I don't pop that unless my Sundering Assault is coming off a cooldown. If it is, then I'll go ahead and pop Enrage, spam it again, Sundering Assault, get the rage back up there for things I need to use. But it's usually not too much of an issue. Come off. There we go. You just kind of have to regulate it, whether you have enough time to Sundering Assault, or if you can pop and rage. Haven't actually had to use any of my, I used Invincible there, because my health is getting kind of low, but I haven't had to use really Endure Pain or Saber Ward this whole flashpoint, so. Heals have been immaculate for this one, so really good. Spam this, Sundering Assault, get that debuff on him for his chance to hit, and back to these ads. time that's done, he's on the DPS there, but it's not a big deal. So. Already? Really? This guy cheats. Yeah, take a smash. How you like that? He also takes a sweet old time doing that because he knows he's invincible. He could just stay in there and shoot, but he doesn't. He decides to come back out for some dumb reason. Or what he could do is just stay in there and have the ads destroy us. I mean, the mysterious Jedi did say that it was his endless army, so why he doesn't just... HK doesn't just hide from him and stand there doing that, I'll never know. Other ads already done. Yeah, like I said, the DPS is killing it on these ads, so they're not an issue. Keep pushing me away. Oh, he's on the DPS. Come. Cheater. You're such a cheater. I don't want to taunt you, I want to taunt the other guy. Burn you down a little bit quicker. Where are you at, HK? There he is, jeez. Over there, I need to see him. And I might as well pop them both. Oh, wow, he's dead. And that's how you do HK. That's the good way to do it. I've wiped a couple times on this one, actually, hard mode and this. Is Foundry on hard mode? Yeah, it is, because Revan uses that, or Mysterious Jedi, excuse me, my bad. Uses that cheat move. One of them moves you have to interrupt or he gets stronger. And the Force Storm is a bitch when he does it. The rocks. Yeah, hard mode. It's still alright. But yeah, these guys are turning up. So let's go on to the next one. Kittens go woof. Or woof. Whatever. She's doing an immaculate job. She said she's somewhat AFK. So she's probably on YouTube or Reddit probably or something. There's a AoE and that shield up there. She really doesn't have to do much. Sorcerer tanking, or sorcerer healing for you. So yeah, I'll just spam it. Rage, as long as you have enough rage to keep aggro and you're doing decent damage. I do a lot of burst on my tank, just how I do it. Just how I find it easiest to do it. I hope they don't want to do the bonus boss, because I guess they do, because they've been recovering the data and getting the generators. This just takes too much time. We can skip down to the generators, though. We are not walking the whole way down the path. Hey, let's do it. I love that Force scream sound. The roar. It's kind of cool. Get off the DPS. One thing I do love about Star Wars as opposed to WoW is I still find the tanking and the healing engaging, although it's not necessary as a tank to keep every single ad, and if one little ad gets away, your group is going to die. With WoW, you just have to have everything. It makes the DPS a little easier. I mean, you literally just stand there and hit buttons. At least with this, you know, a couple ads, you know, it's not a big deal, but you kind of have to watch yourself. You kind of have to pay attention. I mean, with WoW, you're just sitting there looking off and hitting buttons. And with it, it's a little more engaging, I think, the way they did it here. So that's just what I've noticed, just something I enjoy a little more. I mean, see, he has to worry about that. I mean, I'm going to pick that up, but in the meantime, it's not going to wipe him. It's not going to kill him right away, but he does need to be careful of it. See, if the ads get away, it's not a big deal. It engages the healer a little bit more, and I don't necessarily think it's bad tanking. Of course, I say that because I'm the one tanking, but picking up every single ad is not a big deal. As long as you can keep the main, the silver, the strongs, and the oh, excuse me, sorry, As long as you can keep the strongs and whatnot off of your group, that's pretty much where she come out at. I thought it was up further. Yep, that's up further. Oh, that's not cool. I didn't get to get any rage on her. Oh, well. There I will. What was I saying? Keeps them engaged. You know, as long as you're getting the strongs and all, you're doing well. Keeps the DPS engaged in the fight a little bit more. Makes them have to work for it. So what just killed him? He must have stood in something. I know it doesn't. It's been aggro to me this whole time. I don't know what just did that. I'll upload this off to watch it. Find out what happened. I want to say she just decides to attack somebody because I'm nailing her and she's just going right. Not really that. I mean, she's going right back right to somebody else. Maybe it was on him, but I didn't notice. Find out. No. Stood in the AoE. Kind of like the boss from, I almost said Lonely Island. Lost Island. That stupid, that ridiculous, it used to be ridiculous hard mode. Like, I mean, almost an op. That AoE that first boss put out, it spit it everywhere. Just piles of it and piles of it. It was, any DPS stood in that, they were pretty much dead in one shot. It was horrible flashback. I guess that's kind of what that was. It just, I think it has a stacking damage. He must have stood in it. So I think I lost aggro. He breaks his own CC. Chick's not good at most things. There's no. I don't want to poke fun at people on a video that I'm gonna put on YouTube. My last video only has 2 views. What's up with that, guys? My PvP videos have 50, 60 views. Last 2 I've uploaded, my thanks to the community and my Maelstrom Prison run on my healer. Got 2 views. I'm just gonna start watching the videos. Nobody's been on lately. Everybody's been playing WoW. I've been one of the only ones on the guild. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Could have done that before. Kept him off for a few seconds. Oh, hello. Am I the wrong way? Yeah, I am. What am I doing? I'm going right here. Yeah. He says yeah, he probably doesn't even really know what she's saying. So she stopped using AoEs. Yeah. He'll use one on the next fight. Well, like I said, I don't want to make fun of people. On a video that I upload. Maybe Fick will watch this and I'll get nasty mail. You said I was sucked. You said I was bad. And that wouldn't be cool. See, I can let that silver, like I was saying, I can let that silver go for a few. They can DPS it. Healer can worry about them. Not a huge deal. So that's one thing I like over WoW is you don't have to have aggro on every little thing. It makes your job a little easier, but also a little more engaging at the same time. Having to worry about, you know, I can let that go for a few seconds. The silver is not a big deal as long as I keep the champions or the elites. Actually, I can let it go for a few minutes, keep on the elite, but I do need to watch the group, take the silver back once in a while, let the DPS burn it down. But ultimately, you just have to pay attention. I find it rather engaging. That happens, that glitch, I mean, I hope it transfers through the video, I don't know why it wouldn't. But that glitch has been happening lately, with Force Charge, probably with, same thing with the Jedi's Force Leap, girly name, Force Leap. It's been happening a lot. I go to charge certain NPCs. It's only, maybe it's the champions. Maybe they push before, I get there. I don't know. But it doesn't happen to everything. It seems certain enemies that have a knockback or a melee, a lightsaber, have been doing it lately. You charge halfway on the screen, but then when you actually it catches up, you teleport up to where the enemy is. So some kind of glitch. Not sure what it is, but whatever. It's not game breaking. It doesn't ruin my immersion. If I fight that one by myself, okay, no big deal. This video is probably going to run upwards of a half hour. Just running through here. You guys are probably bored out of your skulls, but hopefully you get an idea of how I tank now, since everybody knows how I... Oh, there it was again. Everybody knows how I heal. This is how I tank. Try to put out as much damage as I can, just because it is ridiculously easy with a jug to put out damage, I think. I would take them... I'd take a jug on an op. I think they do... excuse me. Great damage. I think they always have, really. I think they just got a bad rep for being tanks. Nobody wanted to damage. But I think Vengeance has always been decent with their armor stack, or their armor debuff. Alright, stack from Vicious Throw and whatnot. And, what's it? Shatter, I believe. Shatter. You know, bleed damage. They get a couple of different things. Your Impale, your Scream, they all do bleed damage. So I think they've always done good DPS. I don't know where we're going, and we have to go down. Should have just jumped over and dropped down, ran down the ramp and skipped these guys, but we can fight them. We're good enough. Oh, God, he ran by him and I didn't. Let's get this guy out of the way before we... Alright, I'll dance. Kittens go woof, just so you stop dancing with me. No, I didn't want you. Tab targeting. I'm a clicker. I can tab target. Just why would you tab target when you can just click the? You don't have to move. Back and forth, back and forth. I do click some of my moves. You guys have obviously noticed that from my healing videos and whatnot. Some of these I will click. Threatening Scream's one of them. My taunt's right there from PvPing. I can get an enemy, taunt it with X. That's why that's there. But that's for Endure Pain, Backhand, even Saber Ward. I usually don't hit 6. 1 through 5 is usually, but 6 I kind of have to reach for it. I don't like it. But 1 through 5 I usually shift. 1 through 5 and 1 through 5 are usually the keys I hit. The other ones I usually click. But again, just how I do it. I don't condemn clicking at all, obviously. I couldn't do it. There are some people I know that use keyboard. Our main tank for ops and loaded, Crichton, you've seen him in a few of my videos. Now there I use the keyboard because my other hand is trying to keep myself from coughing. He uses a keyboard to turn and everything. I mean, like, all the time when we PvP. I don't know how he does it. I mean, obviously you've seen him PvP. We do well. He racks up those defense points, gets good damage. I don't know how he does it. I wouldn't be able to do it that way, but some people can. He clicks a lot too. I think 1 through 3 and maybe shift 1 and 2, he said, is all he uses on the keyboard. So is that any good? 3 defense rating. I'm actually not even wearing tanking gear. I had bought this level 40 PvP gear. God, by level 20 I think I had full 40 gear for this guy. Was going to go DPS, decided, go tank. I don't need to change the gear, I have plenty of endurance on it. Defense ratings are really not an issue till you get higher levels, so I went ahead and did it. We're going to pull all these because this healer is a G. We'll be more than fine. You guys come over here, where are you going? Oh, yeah, taunt him. Stupid tab targeting. Another reason I don't use you all the time. Oh, you interrupt my ravage, you homo. Sorry. I shouldn't say those kind of things that I'm going to upload. I don't want to anger anybody. It's just the way I talk. It's the way I am. I'm not going to apologize for the way I am, but I should watch what slurs I throw around on my YouTube video. But it is what it is. Whatever. People want to get mad at my YouTube videos when I probably have 3 subscribers. People want to watch it just to comment, to get pissed off that I use that word once in a great while. Like, feel free, spam me. I don't care. I am what I am. Here we go. This is the part where, if by now, hopefully, I think everybody's seen this or knows about it. But if you haven't, stop watching the video right now, because you're about to. Even though I skipped dialogue, you're gonna find out who this is. If you haven't already, I did let it slip earlier, but. If you didn't notice, if you don't want to find out who the mysterious Jedi is, stop watching the video right now. 21 minutes and 34 seconds. Turn it off. 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 Turn it off yet? We good? Can I go? I'm gonna go. If you haven't turned it off, that's your problem. Death is power. Weak Jedi. Weak, weak, weak. Afraid of their own shadows. Oh, peace. Peace. Let's finish this. You're dead. And we die. Oh no, he didn't say that. And here we. No, he didn't say that either. Remember what he says. 22 minutes, 22 seconds. Huh? Oh my. Fin. Come on, group members. Let's go. And here we go. Bring it. What do you got? I do like. I shouldn't have skipped all the dialogue. I do like how when he pulls his lightsaber out, he twirls it, spins it around. We've been doing that on hard mode buffs him. Gotta interrupt that on hard mode. I think that's what it is. And then he loses aggro and just goes and decides to master strike something. There's nothing you can do about that. He'll just taunt him back when he's done. Knock me over? What's your problem? Debuff, interrupt, apparently I'm the only one that has one. I try to only use Force Scream when I have the debuff, or the, I shouldn't say debuff, the buff for it. I had somebody go off the edge there. That's not cool. I don't know if that'll reset the fight when he comes in. Hopefully it doesn't, because he's just going to come running right in. I don't want to tell him not to, because if it doesn't, he has to sit there the whole time. I don't think Revan's fight resets. I know the Athos fight does. That retard that cheats like a mofo, stealthing away. I don't understand why he doesn't stealth, come back, backstab you, stealth again. These boss fights, sometimes they don't make much sense. Have the power to stealth on will and command without worrying about a cooldown. I mean, maybe it does have a cooldown, I don't know, but it's a pretty long cooldown for it. If he has the power to stealth, NPCs don't have cooldowns, obviously. They just go through a set rotation of moves, depending on their health, depending on where you're at. Some of the mechanics actually could be pretty advanced, but I'm not sure why he doesn't just cheat and stealth over and over. Backstab the healer, stealth, backstab the healer. That's what I would do. That's totally what I would do. Ah! You cheating bastard. I better move to the right. I would have gone off there if he had pushed. Up. One thing nice about Retaliation, to get your buff blade barricade, is it doesn't respect the global cooldown, so you can pop that and then something right after. A lot of times I'll be using it when I have like 2 forests, pop it and Sundering Assault while it's going. Messes with the animation a little bit, but it's mildly smooth for being a move like that. Come back here. It's really annoying that he goes for somebody and just starts. What did he do? I taunted him and he didn't come off of it. Let's give you a scream. I was Sith. I am Jedi. Every time. Oop, that's not good. This part's extremely annoying. Get out of there. This. Move. Yeah, worth it when I die, because now we don't have a healer. That's not cool. Yeah, hopefully. Ugh, got my other hand on the desk, not paying attention. Now not a good time to do so. We don't even have to kill him the whole way. He gives up. There you go. A little bit of respect for my favorite, one of my favorite Star Wars characters. Yeah, you know, everybody's like, oh, Revan's my favorite, he looks awesome. But I actually enjoy his story quite a bit. Ooh, see, it's like I'm losing tons of crap because it's 33 for it, but oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Now I can't view the mods. Nobody else can use it. I'll take it for the... Forgot about our healer. Oops. Take it for the mod. Defense rating mod might be good if I don't lose too much other stuff. But yeah, that's the end of that one. Our class clown healer decided to stay in the AoE, but no big deal. No big deal. Revan's not difficult. Excuse me. Like I said, yeah, his story, just he wrestles with the good and the evil, and not to get philosophical, but I think there's a little bit of that in everybody. So the fact that he made his choice to be a Jedi, I would have preferred he became Sith. I'm not sure what the canon is. I haven't read all of it, but coming back, I'm sure they stuck to the canon. I think he does end up being a Jedi. I'm not sure if he dies or what. I don't remember. But the fact that he wrestles with it all just kind of always was cool to me. The mask is also completely badass. So, but he usually uses 2 lightsabers, which they made him kind of more like a sorcerer. I wouldn't say they ruined him, but they could have done a better job on him. But you know, I'm not a dev, so not my call. But I like his story a lot. He comes back and forth and then decides, you know what, I don't want to be a tool anymore, so I'm gonna come back with the Jedi, and that's gonna be it. So I don't think he dies here. I'm not sure if the foundry part is canon. I don't think HK coming back with him is canon, but I don't think he supposedly didn't die here. But he's cool. He's probably one of my favorites. So anyway, this video is now at the 29 minutes. You guys will be sitting here for a half hour watching this, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Just you know, one of my videos where I talk the entire time and show you how I tank. But that's my Jug, that's the Run, that's Revan, that's Kittens Go Woof, and I'll catch you later, guys. Finn.